Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Popular Decks. I'm your host Michael, and today I'm here with this interesting black-green fog deck. Before I get too much into the deck, I just want to remind you guys to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more content like this. Hit that bell icon if you want to be alerted anytime I put out new videos, and follow me on Twitter if you want to see anytime I go live on stream or anytime I put out new videos. I always tweet out there. So today I have kind of a unique deck. It is the first time I've ever done a kind of a sponsored deck. So if you guys have any decks you really want to see, or if you want to see me try out your brew, I'll play pretty much anything as long as you pay my way for the league. And that's what Tides has done. So big shout out to Tides, really awesome deck. And really just cool guys on Discord all the time. And I making a new site, a new website for Pauper in particular. I don't know if he's narrowed down what kinds of content is going to be on the site, but there's going to be, it's just going to be a Pauper related site. So once I get more information on it, I will let you guys know and you guys can go check it out. So it'll be really cool. So this deck is a really pretty interesting idea. It has some of the same ideas as the black-green Throne of the Black Rose Tortured Existence deck, where you want to recur Spore Frog and get the Monarch token and keep the Monarch token forever. But we're doing it a little different way here. The main combo here is Hanakami. So interesting old card from somewhere in Kamigawa. Sacrifice it to return an Arcane card from your graveyard to your hand. And then we've got Death Denied. So you can probably see that makes a loop. So for 6 mana, you can play, sacrifice Hanakami, get back the Death Denied, and then get the Hanakami back. So for 7 mana, once we get to 7 mana, and it doesn't have to all be in the same turn, but once you get to 7 mana, we can get back another creature with each iteration of the loop. So ideally we get to 8 mana at least, and I can go Hanakami, get back the Death Denied, get back Spore Frog and Hanakami, play the Spore Frog. So the way we're getting up to that many lands, so we've got these Secure Tribe Elders and Kodama's Reaches. We get a little bit of acceleration there. We've got some Fogs to stay alive and a couple of removal spells to deal with tougher things. Like we've got things for Ulamog's Crusher is a big one, and some other stuff like that. Since we're playing this Arcane package, I get to play some of these other cool Arcane spells. Most specifically, we've got Hirobi's Whisper. So we want to use the Splice into Arcane mode of this. So we exile 4 cards from our graveyard and just get to kill something for free on top of our Death Denied. I have found in the practice games that it's really tough for me to get too many cards in my graveyard that I want to exile. There really aren't that many in the deck. I like to keep most of the creatures in the graveyard most of the time because I might want to get them back with Death Denied. But for the most part, I've always been able to cast it once or twice, and that's pretty good already. And then you can just fire it off for the 3 mana at some point to kill something. Kind of to round it out, we've got the Stinkweed Imps and the Golgari Brownscales to fill up our graveyard. Thorn to get some card advantage, and then Battlefield Scrounger to make sure we don't mill. Again, I also had a kind of an interesting back and forth with like Hirobi's Whisper and the Battlefield Scrounger. You exile too many cards from your graveyard, the Scrounger can't put anything back. But it was fine in the games that I played. In the sideboard, we've got just a couple different things. Caustic Caterpillar, mostly for, well, it's for Affinity Boggles, and then anyone who's playing Relic of Progenitus. You got to be able to get that off the board, otherwise it's going to be really tough for us to win. We've got some Fume Spitters for things with 1 toughness. Delver decks, probably for the most part. We've got Gnaw to the Bone for some life gain, some more life gain in Pulse of Marasa. Choking Sands for any of the big mana decks. And then Waking Nightmare, another Arcane spell. It's a Mind Rot, but Mind Rot is better when you get to splice a free removal spell on top of it. So any decks that are a little slower are probably going to bring that in as well. All right, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the games. Just want to remember, hit that subscribe button, and big shout out to Tides for sponsoring this video. Really awesome. So we will see how the deck does. I haven't played it in a league yet, so I don't know what to expect. It was reasonably competitive in the practice games, so we'll see if I can get a couple wins with it. See you guys there.